So hello everyone and welcome back to the UK Koi channel. Now I know it has been a while, it's been about 6 months and I promise you I have a good reason. I've just been busy. I've had A-levels to do, I've had lots of stuff going on, and quite frankly it's been winter. Nothing that interesting has been going on with the fish, you know, and there's not much growth going on, they're not eating that much, and I really had nothing to make a video on. I had time, but I just felt I wanted to wait until I had something interesting to make a video on, and I think today is the day I have something to show you. So let's not waste any time, let's go look at the first fish now, which will be my 1000 CuttleBrook koi farm fry. They've been doing really well, so we're going to put it on now and take a look. And as you can see, they are doing really well. They've put on a tremendous amount of time. Sorry, you probably can't hear a word I'm saying, they're making so much noise, but they've put on a tremendous amount of size. As you can see, this one here is one of my homegrown ones. But as you can see, they have put on a stupid amount of size and they're doing really, really well. We'll grab them some food now and talk about them a little bit more. So, as you can probably tell, they've grown quite a lot since the last time you saw them. They've probably put on about 1.5 inches, and bearing in mind it has been winter and it's been quite cold in here, that is pretty decent growth given the conditions. In terms of losses, I have only lost about 20 maybe out of the 1,000. Most of that was due to deformed ones and slightly smaller ones just not getting enough food. As you can see, there's a few quite larger ones. This one here is one of my own homebred koi. There is about 100 of my own homebred in here. Some of them are still over in the pond over there, which we'll get to in a second, but so far so good. I haven't had too many like mass losses of healthy ones. Any ones that have been lost have just been the weaker ones that haven't got as much food. But as you can see, they're just as healthy as can be. They're swimming around fast, they're, you know, putting on a good size, they're eating well, as is quite obvious, you know. They'll come up to your hands, they're extremely friendly. Couldn't really be happy with these. Now it's summer again, now we're getting to about 20 degrees inside. So there's a helicopter coming, one sec. Okay, it's gone now. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm really happy with them. Now I'm starting to sort of switch up the diet a bit. As you noticed, I did give them a little bit of this pellet. I'm only giving them this very, very tiny amount, nothing too much. They're still on the crumb, but that's just more of a sort of starting to wean them over onto something a bit bigger. But it's not too early for that at the moment. It's more just as a little substitute sometimes, you know, I'll just chuck a little bit in there for them. We'll catch up a couple of them now just to give you a closer look. I'll get you a few of my personal favourites and we can get a look at them in closer detail. Let me just grab the net and the bucket so we can get a closer look. Okay, well, trying to use this isn't working. I have to put out the big guns because I'm struggling. So to start off, I've just grabbed a random mixture just to give you an idea of the general quality. As you can see, you have a lot of just full red ones, which is going to be expected from this batch. And then there's also in here, there is one of my own spawnings, this one here. This is one of my home spawned ones. I can tell because of the slight grey. If you look to the body, the white isn't quite white, it's more grey on the back of it. But this sort of gives you an idea of the general quality of the fish in here. Now this is slightly different. I mean, some of them aren't great, but as you can see, some of them are quite nice. And in terms of length, as you can see here, this one here is about 2.5, 3 inches, just for a bit of context. That fish is about 3, maybe pushing 4 inches. The average size is around 3 inches at the moment. But as you can see, the general quality of them as well, no deformities, and the patterns are okay. I'll get you a couple of nice ones now that have slightly nicer patterns, just to give you an idea of the higher end of the batch. And here you have it. Here's a slightly higher end quality fish in the batch. And I think the difference is already night and day. You can really already tell the difference between these and the other fish I just showed you. In particular, this Sankey here is just gorgeous. The pattern, the red between the head, not going on the eyes, the clean fins, the two-step on the body is really nice. Also, this shower here, the orange isn't quite red enough, but I'm hoping that as it gets older, this will get a bit deeper in colour, but just in terms of how the pattern is laid out, it is just absolutely stunning. In terms of Kahaku in the batch, nothing too amazing in this batch, I'll be honest with you. I'll go outside in a second and show you some of my ones from a couple of years back. Much nicer Kahaku, but to be honest, the Kahaku in this batch have been underwhelming to say the least, but Sankei shower, really nice, as you can see here, really good quality. We'll let them go back in now. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering what happened to my home-bred koi fry from last year. And as you've probably seen in here, a couple of them are in here, the metallics, the kajakus and that whatnot, and the ogon, the big ogon you've seen swimming around in here. Now, majority of the metallics I had, most of those, that was already a small batch anyway, most of those are in here. But to do with the Kahaku Sankei spawning I did, which you can go and see in this video here, all of those fry are majority found in the pool pond over there. Now, if you remember, I did lose a lot of the fish in that pool pond, but a lot of them did survive, and I was quite shocked by this. I'll put up some footage now to show you those fish over there, because they are doing really well. They've put on some great size. The issue I'm having is I have nowhere really to put them. I can't leave them in there because I want to use that one as a grow-on pond for my koi fry this year, as it's really started to settle now. There's lots of plants, lots of small invertebrate in there that the fry could eat. It's really the perfect area to go fry. So I've got to get those fish out of there, but I have nowhere to put them at the moment. But as you can see from this footage, they're doing really well in that pond. And in regards to these fry, what I'm doing with these are going to friends and whatnot, local area people I know. And those are the fry out there I'm going to try and get into here, because I'd rather keep my own homegrown stuff to see how that develops. And I'm hoping this year to get an even bigger spawning going on. That is the plan this year. Last year was my first proper success I had with actually developing fry. So this year I really want to try and develop it further and do it in a larger scale with more fish. Now I have the pool pond over there I can grow them out in. I really think I'm going to have a good success this year. So talking about that, let's go look at my adult koi and see how they're doing. Just grab them some food. And here we are, they're out their pond. Let's get some food in for them. And before you say it, I know it is overstocked. I am dealing with that problem now. One of the biggest issues I need to deal with right now is selling a lot of the fish in here. Ones like this one here, smaller ones like this one here, that one there. They're all going to start going soon. I'm going to start having a lot more room in here. But the pond's starting to look nice. The flowers and lily pads are all starting to come through. They're looking really good. And the females are looking fat and full of eggs. As you can see here, there's one of my females here. There's one of my females here, the Chagoi. One of the males there, another female there, another of my male Sankei right there. And there's Fred. Fred's doing well. Female Ogon over there, and then my main Deutz Kajaku female here. They're all doing well, they're all full of eggs. And they are due a spawn soon. Oh yeah, another Kajaku female right here. She's full of eggs at the moment. They are due a spawn in the next month, I reckon. And it's just about finding the day. Now, as you know from my videos, I prefer to let them starting to spawn naturally in the pond, and then I'll take them out and then put them in their own area. But it's really just getting that timing right. So I've been keeping a close eye on them. I haven't seen any signs of spawning yet. We have had quite a warm spell recently, so I was expecting to see some signs, but nothing yet. So I'm just waiting to see if they do start to spawn, because I've got to sprint into action and do it, which also has more issues now that I'm filming again, because I've got to try and film it and also do it in a short time period, which is just a bit hectic. But yeah, they're all doing quite well. To try to time this spawning right is like the biggest plan for me right now. I was going to wait to start posting again when I got that right, but I thought I might post just before that, just to set the sort of groundworks for it. That is my main project this year. That was what I was going to focus on my videos on this year, because I feel like that's the videos you guys like the most, is seeing the spawning, the raising of fry and such. But I'm going to start doing my usual weekly fry updates. I know a few of you have been asking. I'll put some comments up here, people have been asking. So I will start doing those again. Weekly fry updates will be coming again now. And hopefully the spawning goes well, because I'm hoping to make a nice long video for you guys on that. That's going to be my main project. I'm going to try and get the drone back out, get some real good footage going. You know, I'm still getting back into the editing and stuff. That's what I really have to focus on, is making a good edited video. But yeah, that's the main project for this year. So hopefully everything's going to be staying the same, and I'll hopefully be posting again more often now. Sorry about that, being gone for half a year was a bit random of me. So hopefully now I'm back on my consistent posting schedule. But yeah, that's about it from the update around here. Hope you guys did enjoy. Should be posting again in the next 5 days. If I don't, please do message me in the comments, remind me. I don't need the motivation, so yeah, hopefully it'll get me to post again soon. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. I'll catch you in the next one.